Oh, hey. This is
This is
Joe. Hashtag show. We are here doing After Dark today. I'm with Rob. I was in the middle. In the middle of a text message. Apparently.
I'm gonna get my pizza later. Thanks.
Look at that. So today we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about Justice League and big news. We're going to be recasting the Batman movie. But first of all, before we do that, there's a couple things I want to tell you guys about. Number one is the Super Chat feature that. Oh, by the way, I'm with Rob.
Yeah.
I didn't say
Hi.
that.
Hi. So DJ White here on Instagram. Rob White on the BBN News here. Bibbidi Bobbidi News for that hashtag show, as well as the Star Wars Trilogy show. That's where you can find me on that hashtag show. But we're talking Batman.
We're going to be talking not just Batman, but Justice League, DC. We're going to be talking about it all. But before we get into that, we are going to tell you guys about a few different things we have. Number one is the Super Chat feature. You hit that Super Chat feature, helps support the show. It also leaves your comment up a little bit longer. And yes, we are going to be doing a Batman recast movie because that's one of the big rumors going around. So just like last week, it was me and Migdalia did the X-Men. Me and Rob are going to do a new Batman kind of universe. Some things are going to stay the same, some things aren't. But that's what we're going to be doing. What up, Andy? Andy runs all the DC podcasts. He's dope. He's the greatest dude.
What's up, Andy?
He also helps out a lot with when we get these character breakdowns.
Cool.
For the DC stuff.
We appreciate you, my friend.
Huge help. So the other thing I want to talk about is the Facebook group that is THS Hashtaggers. That keeps the conversation going. There's a lot of posts there. You guys can get the exclusives on our articles that we have posted, our exclusives. Be the latest updated with all the current geek news that even you guys post. And you guys keep the conversation going. If we can put that into the live chat, that would be great.
Because you guys keep us updated as well. It's not just us. It's a vice versa thing.
Correct. And, well, yeah, put it in the description. Put it in the chat.
Our producer's going to put it in the chat as well, so you can see that soon.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
And the last thing we have is the TeePublic store. So what the TeePublic store is, it's our merchandise store. You can go and get that hashtag show merchandise. We have a cool Deadpool shirt in there. We have Power Ranger shirts in there. We have a lot in there. There's a lot going on. So that also helps support the show. And if any of you out there aspire to be a writer for that hashtag show, or a contributor, I should say, for that hashtag show, just like a few people in the chat right now, Kat and Carlos, send in a piece of writing work to ths@thathashtagshow.com. Again, that is ths@thathashtagshow.com. And I think that's all for the plugs. Rob, how's your week been going?
Dude, it's been awesome.
You just saw Coco.
Yeah, I just saw Coco.
No, we can't spoil it.
I'm not spoiling anything, but I want to say it's probably one of my favorite Disney films that's ever been made, to be honest.
Ever.
Yeah, and I'm throwing that out there. I've seen a lot of Disney films, and I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable on the Disney facts. And happy birthday, Mickey Mouse, by the way.
Happy birthday.
89 years old today. Crazy. First spot was in Steamboat Willie. There's your plug. But anyways, go see Coco. I'm not saying anything more about it. It's just it's a good Thanksgiving movie. I would say that's a best time for it, because that's all I'm going to say.
Agreed. Now, let's start this show off with a little bit of DC news before we get into the meat of the week. Now, there is obviously Justice League is the big film that's out currently right now. Rob, have you seen it?
I have not seen it.
Are you going to see it?
I'm on the fence after seeing some of these reviews about it, to be honest. I really enjoyed Wonder Woman, but after kind of seeing what's going on with it right now, reviews wise, maybe not so much.
I have seen it. I've seen it twice now. Well, most were advanced screenings, so it's okay. The one thing that I can, well, we'll get into the spoilers a little bit later on, but I do want to talk about some of the DC news that's going on. First of all, Ben Affleck obviously played Batman. Did you know that he stole a Batarang from the set of Batman?
Good for him.
And Warner Brothers billed him for it.
What? To be honest, if that was the thing that is the original Batarang, and you probably are possibly on your way out of doing something, I'd steal that thing too.
Warner Brothers billed Ben Affleck for that Batarang, probably to recoup that money back that they
lost.
could possibly be losing.
Yeah.
Another big story too is that Brian Michael Bendis, who is known for creating a lot of the most iconic storylines in the current Marvel universe, not the cinematic universe, but Marvel universe, that a lot is created from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He did Ultimate Spider-Man, which the Spider-Man Homecoming stuff is a little loosely based on. I believe he did the New Avengers, the Mighty Avengers, Secret Avengers. He is now full-time and exclusive to DC Comics. And he also is going to be contributing to their story going forward for the films. So, he was on the brain trust at Marvel, and now he wants to dive deep into DC Comics. What do you think that change-up means for DC Comics and Marvel, for that matter?
I mean, again, I haven't seen the new film, so I would hopefully reamping or I don't know, better marketing tactics. That's.
Are you a DC fan? You're wearing a Batman shirt.
I mean, I'm a longtime Batman fan. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a DC fan per se, but. I mean, you may think this is kind of strange, but Val Kilmer was always one of my favorites.
Really?
Yeah. I that was like one of my first Batman films. I was I don't know, alleged to watch or at the time that was out. I think that's probably like two of my favorite villains of any Batman character as well too is Joker and Riddler and Two-Face. But my favorite movie as an adult of Batman would be the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight is great, and that's a great
Knight,
franchise.
I think is my favorite section of any of that.
Now it's undeniable that Marvel is winning in the box office.
Hands down.
I would say that the television side of things is a little different.
Yeah.
I think if we're talking on the television side, I mean, let's be real. The only thing that's really saving Marvel on the television side is Netflix.
Yeah, hands down.
And the Netflix stuff is really good.
Well,
for the most part. Iron Fist, not so much.
And to be honest, a lot of that stuff isn't the storylines are very plain or like I wasn't a huge fan of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It just seemed very blah to me. I don't know. I watched the first couple episodes and I was waiting for something to happen.
Now, the big thing going around right now is DC's next project is looking like it's going. Well, Wonder Woman 2 is confirmed, so
which is good.
Now that's great.
I thought
Wonder Woman is the shining star of that universe.
100%.
So that's confirmed. Now it looks like Flashpoint is going to be the next Flash film that they do, or the next storyline that they're going to do. Personally, I think that's a mistake. I think that's DC jumping the gun and being very
100%.
reactionary.
They need to go at what was going good for them.
Yeah, and I think that right now, if they change that whole universe around, it's going to hurt it more than help it.
Yeah.
I mean, think about this real quick. Henry Cavill has played Superman at this point 3 times.
Yep.
And he doesn't even have a sequel to Man of Steel.
No.
It's only going to be a matter of time until he hangs up the cape, and he still doesn't have a sequel.
Right.
So I think that DC is going to run into a lot of problems. And then we already have this controversy with Ben Affleck.
And to be honest, I feel like they did it kind of backwards. I know Marvel kind of did this whole thing to where they started out slow and then they built up to being these really big films with a lot of characters.
Right.
I mean, the first real big DC film that we've seen that was a big one for a little while was a sad flop of Superman Batman or Batman Superman. It had a fun premise, but it just was not. I didn't like it.
You know, another thing that I find a little jarring too is that I don't necessarily think. I think DC is a little too reactionary to their things. Personally, I did see Justice League, and I'm going to be... if you guys don't want me in the chat room to talk about spoilers, I won't. I don't know who's seen the movie, who hasn't, but we are here to talk about
it says Justice League,
reactions.
And to be honest, I haven't seen it, and I'm not going to be hurt over it,
so
feel free.
I have two lines. By the way, we might get into some spoilers, so if you haven't seen Justice League, you may want to come back and watch the show a little bit later. And we are going to talk about this Ben Affleck controversy, and Ben Affleck, Matt Reeves, Jake Gyllenhaal whole thing in just a second. But my whole thing with DC is if they tell me or if anybody tells me I have to watch an extended cut to enjoy Justice League more, I'm going to punch them in the face.
Terrible. Don't do that.
Because I don't think that an extended cut, you don't need an extended cut to enjoy a movie.
I don't think you even need a director's cut to enjoy a movie. If they haven't sold something on me with here's what the regular version is. Okay, cool. If I'm not sold on it, I'm not gonna watch it. I honestly think that the two things that actually possibly make me interested in this film is I love Batman for
Do you like Ben
purposes of
Affleck as Batman? I do. I love him as Batman.
I do and I don't. I feel like this is the older Batman who's on his way out, and I wish there was more, like, for Batman Superman. Again, I haven't seen Justice League, so I don't know if they did or not. But that whole scene with them sitting and he's in Wayne Manor with Alfred, and it's got Joker written all over Robin's suit. I want to know about that. I was more interested in knowing about that than the fact that both of their moms were named Martha.
So we aren't going to be spoiling the film, but I will be giving you a spoiler-free, not even review, a spoiler-free things I liked and things I didn't like. I'm not going to touch plot point because certain people haven't seen the film and it's fair.
And they're going to want to.
And they're going to want to.
I don't know anything about it, so
I'll be honest with you. So the one of the things I did love about this movie though was I thought the cast was great and the character
cast looks fun.
And the character interactions, personally, I thought were the shining star of this movie. I love the cast. I love every and there's certain characters I wanted to see more of, like Alfred and Commissioner Gordon.
This is Jeremy Irons again.
Jeremy Irons is great.
Jeremy Irons, I think I've never seen a bad film with Jeremy Irons in it.
Yeah,
Iron Mask, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Lion King. I think he was great, Alfred.
I think he's a great Alfred. I also think I'm a big fan of this cast. I really liked. Believe it or not, I mean, the one thing I would say is I think that Jason Momoa's Aquaman movie maybe should have come out before this.
I was going to say that hint of it in Wonder Woman was just that whole thing at the end of that. Honestly, I've seen the trailer for Justice League maybe once or twice, and the only thing that really got me interested of any of it was scenes with Batman and Aquaman. Yeah,
well, those scenes are great, and like I said, the cast connection is really, really good. I mean, anybody that doesn't know this, Superman's in the movie. That's not necessarily a spoiler. I mean, Superman's on the marketing.
How was the mustache?
Terrible. So this is what I did want to talk about. The CG, however.
Was it bad?
Yes. But in fairness, some of Thor's CG wasn't good either.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just being fair. In Ragnarok, some of the fight scenes with that dog, I mean, I don't think it was great. But it was a fun movie, so it made up for it. This movie, the CG, I don't like it whatsoever. Some of the Migdalia wrote actually a great review. If you do want a spoiler review to read a fair, because Migdalia is a DC fan, but if you go and read her review, it's actually very accurate to what I think. Some of the backdrops behind them look straight up CG. They look like green screen backdrops.
Yeah. I mean, the entire thing is basically on
a soundstage.
Yeah.
And I think that was a little bit of an issue. Also, the villain, the way that the fight scenes look. Like, the one thing, I loved Wonder Woman. I thought that movie was the best superhero movie of the year.
Yeah.
The only problem I had with it was the CG, the big CG fight. Only problem.
And honestly, the only problem I had with Wonder Woman was the CG fight at the end with the villain.
Yep,
I didn't like that, and I like the setting of it. World War I is something that films don't touch very often.
Yes, exactly. The other thing I hated about this movie was I was able to notice Superman's mustache.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That bad, huh?
It's terrible.
So
especially in the very first scene, you could completely see that he looks like it just looks bad.
So, not seeing the film or doing it, was there a reason behind the mustache?
Yes, he was starring in Mission Impossible during the reshoots.
Okay.
And Mission Impossible's contract would not let him shave off his mustache.
Ah.
However, I think that's ridiculous because I think it's easier to put a fake mustache on a guy than it is to digitally remove a mustache.
100%.
So I think that Mission Impossible kind of dicked him over on that.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is.
And who watches Mission Impossible now anyway?
And it's the only movie that Tom Cruise still makes money from.
Yeah, did you see that Mummy movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it. I did not see it.
I watched maybe 20 minutes of it on an airplane and changed it.
The mustache looks terrible. Another thing too is you can tell what the reshoots were.
Yeah.
And the way you can tell what the reshoots were that's a great picture of Superman, by the way. The way you can tell what the reshoots were is that you can see you can tell with the fake mustache, but if you can't tell then, you can tell because Ben Affleck got heavier in certain scenes than he was in others because they were shooting the movie
in different time
times.
spans.
Yeah, different time
Crazy.
spans. So
that picture right there that Jizzer had up a little bit ago of Superman reminds me of like Trailer Park Boys or something on Netflix. I don't
it
know
reminds
why.
me of
It's like
Tom,
America.
Tom Selleck cosplaying as Superman.
For real.
Another big complaint I had was the villain is very weak. Steppenwolf is not a great villain for this. I felt like the reason that made the
Steppenwolf?
Avengers so good was that you already knew who Loki was.
Right. You had it. That's why there's a buildup. I mean, Marvel did a whole thing where we tried Iron Man, we tried another couple characters, and then we integrated them shortly. Like Marvel didn't do that. They just went. Pfft.
Honestly, Jalen Glover here says Steppenwolf looks awesome. Are you kidding me? It looks like a video game, not a good one either.
I can't comment. I haven't seen it, so
You should watch it. I mean, I would say this though: if you're a fan of just seeing the characters on screen, you're gonna love it. And let me be completely fair too. It's a fun movie.
Okay.
Like at the very least, don't listen to. I would say don't listen to critics. Go see the movie for yourself because I'm not gonna completely say I hated it because I didn't hate it. I thought it was completely fine. I thought it was a fun movie. You got to go in taking what it is. You know what I mean? And try not to compare it to the Avengers. I know I just did a second ago, but don't compare it to the Avengers. This is its own thing. And go in knowing that these characters are iconic and you're going to want to see them on screen at some point in your life. And Wonder Woman steals the show. Aquaman's great. Believe it or not, Cyborg is awesome in this movie.
he's a character I feel like is kind of tossed aside for the most part.
I mean, he's great. He has some great shining moments in this movie. The Flash is hilarious.
See, those are the movies I feel like had their own side stuff.
You know,
I know you weren't a huge fan of Ant-Man, but Ant-Man got his own thing before he did anything. So why couldn't like DC go? Maybe we should do a Cyborg movie.
well, I mean, you know, I don't think
Did they need
I
to,
personally
or
don't
did they
think
kind of show
Cyborg.
his backstory to begin?
I mean,
with?
I don't think Cyborg. I honestly,
needs his own movie?
Well, number one, I don't think it's going to happen. Number two, that I know that's announced, but I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Really?
Number two, I don't think anybody's going to go see a Cyborg movie. Can you name me a Cyborg villain?
Isn't
Nope.
Ultra's not?
No.
No. What?
So that was one.
Cyborg villain.
That was one part of this. The other part of this, though, that I
When
do.
RoboCop went bad.
Yeah. The one thing I do like though about this is that it makes you want to see Justice League 2 right away. I want to see another Justice League movie.
Okay.
I want to see, and it is weird because the tone that looks like a Zack Snyder movie, but you can tell all the comedic bits are definitely Joss Whedon. So it's a little jarring from place to place, and I get it, but like just being completely fair, I think it would have been better. Honestly, I don't know. I feel that I wish Zack Snyder was able to see his vision all the way through. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but you know, I think with the way that they did this, at least they try to brighten it up. I was gonna say something about Batman, but I don't want to spoil the movie.
Yeah, don't do it.
I won't do
Don't
it.
do it.
So just go if you're interested at all. I say definitely go check it out. It's definitely worth a watch. It's definitely worth a watch, whether or not you think this is. And please, you got to get it out of your head. You can't compare this to the competition. I think for DC, it's one of their better movies, and it's just a lot of fun.
Would you consider it a Saturday afternoon popcorn flick or something you have to go see?
No, I mean it's something that like you don't have to rush to see it, but I definitely say see it.
Yeah.
Like it's something that you're going to want to see, and it's a spectacle, man. It's the Justice League on screen for the first time.
Cool.
And every character, like going into it, is a lot better than you think they're going to be, with the exception of the villain. But you know, everything works out well. I love the character interactions. Whenever you see the Justice League on screen together, it's a lot of fun, and
Awesome.
you crave watching more of that.
And that's kind of how I felt like the first time watching like Avengers. I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. They're working as a team type thing. Or it was like first time you saw like the X-Men all do stuff together.
Exactly. Now,
that's awesome.
we are going to be grid. First of all, I don't think anybody else could have named I bet Jalen had a Google like cyborg villain Wikipedia.
Oh,
Grid.
who'd you find?
Jalen found grid. But everybody else, I mean, I really don't think that a lot of people would know a ton of cyborg villains.
I mean, Battlestar Galactica, didn't they have?
That's completely different.
I'm just saying that.
The Cylons?
Silence, frack. Come on, man, frack it.
We are going to be taking live calls. We haven't done that in a while, so that's going to be a thing. We'll be doing it throughout the show. because Rob and I are going to be doing a fun casting call. Last week, Magdalia beat me by 1 point with the X-Men.
Really?
This week, it's you and me with
Awesome.
Batman. That'll be a
Let's
lot
do
of fun. But before we get into Batman, I want to talk about the Ben Affleck controversy. It was recently asked if Batman or if Ben Affleck was going to be coming back as Batman. And he said, he didn't know if that was going to be the case. And then he said that, the Matt Reeves thing is kind of still on the table. However, Matt Reeves, who was the director of Planet of the Apes, just recently said that on John Campia's show on YouTube, he said that he wants Jake Gyllenhaal to play Batman.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Here's two ways to look at this. Number one is that the movie is going to not take place in the current DCEU, the DC Cinematic Universe, and it's going to be its own pocket universe, which is a possibility.
Which is how the Batman movies have been successful anyways.
I mean, if you think about it.
I'm not counting like okay, let's go back to like the original ones, like the original Batman Returns. Those ones were successful Batman films in my opinion.
They were. But I feel that like building a universe like
building its own Batman universe.
Yeah, like the Dark Knight obviously did that.
Yeah, of course.
And they did great numbers.
I was hoping Dark Knight would have won at least one more, and then we would have seen what happened to Robin once he found his.
Again, this isn't confirmed that Jake Gyllenhaal's replacing him. It's just talks right now.
Right.
It's all rumored speculation right now. John Campia did release it. John Campia is a pretty reliable source, though. The other theory is that this does take place in the DC Cinematic Universe, and it takes place 10 years before the events of Batman versus Superman. And though Jake Gyllenhaal is not, I just wrote an article about this on that hashtag show. You can check out that article. But if he's not a dead ringer for Ben Affleck, but he would do just fine as a little bit younger Batman.
Right.
But where does that leave everybody else? We do not know. We do know that this is going on. This is a big story right now. Rob, let me get your opinions on Jake Gyllenhaal as possibly being Batman.
I mean, Jake Gyllenhaal's a solid actor. I would not be mad at it at all. I can't remember the last Jake Gyllenhaal movie that I said that I hated. There's a couple that I've been like, okay. Jezer said Bubble Boy. I like Bubble Boy. I thought it was funny. Like his character was quirky and silly, and he didn't know anything. He was innocent. This is exactly what he portrayed. Jake Gyllenhaal, like Donnie Darko, is a very a dark film.
I love Donnie Darko.
I love Donnie Darko. Jake Gyllenhaal. Let's go through the line of Jake Gyllenhaal movies. Pop them out. If you have a good Jake Gyllenhaal movie you want us to talk about, we can do that too. Shoot, there was one with
Life with Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. I didn't see that
It's
one.
a good movie.
I really wanted to see that one.
If you go watch that movie, it plays like a Venom prequel.
Does it? That's awesome. Shoot, what's that one where
Cider House Rules?
No. They lose the kids and they're trying to find him. And
Parent Trap.
No, it's got Hugh Jackman in it.
Oh, The Prestige.
No, not Prestige. I'll look it up now. I gotta look it up because it's like he was good in that too. I know
what you're talking about. Prison.
Prisoner was by far probably one of my favorite Jake Gyllenhaal
It's
movies.
a really good movie.
Yeah, Prisoner was just both Jackman and him were probably one of my favorite films.
Who is he in that? Oh, he's the cop.
He's the cop.
That's right.
He's
he is
the cop.
great.
He
Zodiac is also
fantastic.
great. Also, Nightcrawler. He was awesome in.
Nightcrawler. I liked. He was very different in that movie. But I've never had I can't think of a bad Jake Gyllenhaal movie that I've seen. I haven't seen.
Hey, Jezer, do your job and stop commenting.
Yeah, stop commenting, Jay. I haven't seen Life. Let's see.
Source code. All right, so
Southpaw. Southpaw was
great.
awesome.
And it shows that he can physically change his body to adapt to the role.
So The Watch. Prince of Persia was good, even though it was a crap marketing film. Zodiac. I keep going on Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't mind Jake Gyllenhaal. I think he's a solid actor. He's been around for a long time.
I agree. So that leads us into our fun little game. And between each round, we're going to call you guys in, or you guys can call us and choose who you want to play a certain character. Now, that's great. I like that little scoreboard. You see that, Rob?
Oh, look at that. Awesome. I like that. Cool.
So
bada bing, bada boom.
Here's the way this is going to work, is that we are going to recast Batman, the Batman franchise, the Batman directed by Matt Reeves, in the current DC cinematic universe. However, our story takes place right before or a little bit before the events of Batman versus Superman. So we are going to be, some characters are going to be staying the same, like Commissioner Gordon is still going to be J.K. Simmons.
Yep.
Alfred is still going to be Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons.
And Jared Leto and Margot Robbie are going to be the Joker and Harley Quinn, respectively. Joe Manganiello is going to be Deathstroke as well.
That's fun.
So, let's see. Let's.
That guy's the wolf from True Blood, isn't he?
He is the wolf.
Oh,
He's
that's
also.
fun.
I don't want to spoil it.
I don't say anything. I like
So
it, though.
we are going to be starting with. Why don't you just message me on who we're going to start with, and we'll start there. All right. So I'm going to let you go first. We're going to be starting with Catwoman.
Catwoman? Okay.
And you guys in the chat room, we want you to vote, or you can call in and let us know who your choice was or who won the round. But we're going to be starting with Catwoman.
All right.
Ready, Rob? Who did you choose as your DCEU Catwoman in the new Matt Reeves movie?
So in the new Matt Reeves movie, I've got to go with Samantha Weaving from The Babysitter. If you've seen The Babysitter, it's on Netflix. It's fantastic. It's a Mick G film. But Samantha Weaving, hands down, I think she would be a fun Catwoman.
Do we have a... There she is. All right, so she's really young, by the way.
But that's okay, though, because
it fits with your Batman.
It fits with a Batman.
Okay, so I chose Kate Beckinsale.
All right.
Mainly because I'm skewing my Batman to be age appropriate to that universe. And I think she would be great. So in the chat room, who do you think won? Samantha Weaving or Kate Beckinsale?
I mean, if you again, I went with a very very unknown actress because I just felt like her acting performance in that was awesome. I see Kate Beckinsale and I feel like her leather section is always pronounced fun. But there was something about Samantha Weaving in this Babysitter film, which I feel like you need to watch. It's still on Netflix. It was the horror film that came out over Halloween. She's just damn sexy.
I believe it. Oh, Anna Miles already won for me.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So we got a point for me and for Kate Beckinsale.
I was taking off a section of that being with the fact of going with
Jalen Glover also is going Kate Beckinsale.
Okay.
So it's 2-0. I mean,
I still recommend going to see this film of Babysitter.
This will be the overall. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? It was going to be the overall?
The scoreboard will be the overall, like, with each person.
Okay. So Kate Beckinsale looks like she's winning right now. Oh, we got our first call in.
Sweet.
So Kat, if you call in, you got to tell us who do you think won the round. Hey Kat. Hey Kat, how are you?
Hello.
Hey guys, I'm good.
Hi, Kat. What's going on?
Oh, look at that. What do you want me to do? Hold on. Let Jezer fix your magic. Use your magic. Carlos also says me.
We're gonna use your
Mike Merchant also says me. Holler. Mike Merchant from SplashReport.com. He's dope.
All right.
Oh, Daniel Jerome's calling. Kat, can you hear us?
You gave
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Look at that.
Awesome.
All right, so Kat, who would you pick as your Catwoman and who won the round? She's gorgeous.
She's a little. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, Joe, you actually stole who I was gonna choose. But
Oh, there we go.
I'm giving it to you because
Thank you very much, Kat. So it looks like I swept this round.
Looks like yeah, you 100% swept this round.
Kat,
I still recommend seeing the film.
Thank you for calling in. I got to answer Daniel's phone call. He's calling in right now. Thanks, Kat. We'll talk to you in just a little bit.
Bye, Kat.
Oh, Daniel. Let's see. We what happened? What did I do here?
Hi, Kat.
Hi, Kat.
I was.
Yes, she's still there. All right, so we're going to move on to our next round. Thanks, Kat. You can call in for the next round if you want, all right?
All right.
Gracias.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right. So we're moving along. I think I swept that round there for a second. We got underwhelmingly results there. All right, so next, who do we got? We're going to go with the
Penguin.
And since I won the round, I'm going to do my choice first.
Go ahead.
I went with somebody that has the acting chops.
Okay.
But also is familiar to the comic book movie franchise by appearing in Amazing Spider-Man 2 as the Rhino. I went with Paul Giamatti.
Really? Okay.
Paul Giamatti as the Penguin would be my choice.
Interesting.
He has the role. He's a great actor. I mean, he's. Oh, you have a good choice too.
Yeah.
But I would definitely went Paul Giamatti.
I went with.
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead. Who's that?
Go ahead. That was
With
Daniel.
Robbie Corby He's got the
That's yours. Comedy?
he's comedy, and
He's in Ballers with The Rock.
yeah, but he's also got a couple darker films he's in. I mean, he was the zombie in Warm Bodies. It's stylized stuff. I feel he could do a really good Penguin. To be honest, Paul Giamatti, I didn't think of Paul Giamatti. He would be a good one too. If I were to put those two together in a room and look at them and go, man, who would I want to do Penguin? Honestly, I would flip a coin and be like, gosh, I don't know. I'd be like, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to actually film half of the film or sections of it. And I don't know. We'll just put each one you get. We'll duplicate you at the end.
Carlos Martinez likes your choice, Rob.
Awesome.
So he's going with
there
you.
we go.
Give us a call and let us know who you picked as Penguin and who you think won this round. If you're so inclined, I really think Paul Giamatti has the acting chops for this.
I agree with you on the acting chops. I feel like Rob there though. He's got those roles that like pop out at you.
You know what? And he can do serious. I've seen him do serious. He can really. He's in Ballers. He's a pretty good choice.
Yeah. Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time. You're going that comedy route.
Dude, you went back and did my mom. I'm your dad.
Daniel is going to go for you. He votes for your choice, Rob. So far you're winning this one.
There we go.
Any more votes? Let us know, and also you guys can call us in at that hashtag.
And
show.
what else is this guy been in? Let's
man.
So
Anna Miles also is going with you, Rob.
I like Paul Giamatti though. Like Sideways was a good film. Paul Giamatti was good.
That's going for me.
Let's see what we got here.
Rob Corddry. Yeah, you got this one.
Rob Corddry.
Mike Merchant also. You're gonna get this one. Let's move on to our next one.
Let's go.
Oh, did we have anybody call in?
Not on this round. We didn't have a call in for that. I mean, you won clearly.
Well, there we go.
But Anna Miles did say this one was tough though, so she did go your route.
That was a tough one.
Who do you want? Who are we doing next?
Riddler.
The Riddler. Rob, since you won the round, why don't you go first? I got a vote. Ryan Ninja Steel Thomas. Thanks, Ryan.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go with Jim Parsons.
Jim Parsons.
Uh-huh.
You know how annoying I find this man?
The Riddler is kind of an annoying character at points. I mean, there's ticks about him. If you watch, the Sheldon character in Big Bang, he's very much so like very particular. Don't mess with where I'm sitting. That's my seat. I'm not a huge Big Bang Theory, but after what I've seen of that. I mean, I think he would fit that persona. Again, I'm a huge Jim Carrey fan of being Riddler to begin with. So I feel like, I don't know, he's got like essence of Jim in him to me. So
yeah, I can see it. For me, I went a little bit more serious. Somebody that's cerebral, somebody that's always playing mind games.
Yeah.
I went with Michael Emerson from Lost, also from Person of Interest. I think he's a great choice. He's a guy. There was an episode, I believe it was like Law and Order or something, or where he played like this guy that like got his family was murdered, and he was like this like guy that was like so sad about it, and he ended up being the murderer. He's definitely a guy that can play.
I mean, I could totally see this being because of the cinematic section of what we were talking
Craig
about.
Anderson's going with you. Carlos is going to go with me.
There's 1-1.
1-1. Anna's also going with me. Kat's going with me. Jalen's going with you. We're a split here.
We're a split on this one. I mean,
3-2.
both are. Again, this goes back to the Penguin one. This is like, which one do you think it would be?
Serenity's going with you. So we're
there's
like a split down the middle.
Yeah. So what do we got?
3-3.
3-3.
3-3. Who's going to be that deciding call? If you want to call in, use the Skype, that hashtag show, and let us know who you would pick for the Riddler.
looking at both of these guys, even like their pictures together, I think both of them could like. They're obviously your pick was a little older than mine, but it would depend on what story they're going.
Daniel asks a question. Wow, these are interesting choices. Both choices. Question for you, Rob: Is your influence is your Riddler influence from Gotham or Riddler from the Arkham games?
Actually, my influence is from Batman Forever. To be honest, I haven't really I've watched a lot of the cartoons, but
we got to call in.
Mostly the
Cat
films.
again.
But I would say it's probably become from Forever, as I like Jim Carrey.
Kat, who are you choosing for the Riddler?
Clearly I would pick Rob, only because it's Jim Parsons, but I just like Jim's choice way better than most suspect.
Well, thank you, Kat.
Well, there we go.
Well, you
Okay.
didn't, well I
Okay.
didn't win. She already voted for me, though.
Okay.
I think actually you won because Mike Merchant picked you.
Mike Merchant. Okay.
But hold on. We got Carlos Martinez. Let me take this next call, Kat. I'll talk to you
Hold on,
in a
flip
bit.
up. Bye, Cat.
How do I flip it? I can't.
I don't know. Hold on.
Oh.
There we go.
No, it's not gonna
No.
work.
Call again. Call again.
call
We'll
again, Carlos.
wait.
We got you
Carlos.
on the line.
Can we call you back?
Neil Patrick Harris says Craig Anderson is another great choice, but you did win by one, Rob. So
Wow.
unless somebody
who's calling in? Let's wait. Try calling back in again. Just one more time. I know
Yeah.
you just tried.
give us another call if you want to put in your choice or vote here. It looks like you're winning. You're going to win 2-1 right now.
Dang.
You're up on the lead. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Awesome. Coming back.
Carlos Martinez, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, guys?
How you doing,
Good.
man?
How are you?
So yeah, I'm gonna start with you, Joe. The reason why is because that I seen him come out in like various shows, and he does like to play mind tricks on everybody, and really does sound like that type of person who would mess with people's minds and like will always make them think about what they're gonna pick.
Oh, we're tied up again.
We're
Ryan
tied up
picked
again.
me.
Oof.
Oh man, that's a great thanks, Carlos. Hey, Carlos, real quick question for you. If it was your choice, forget our two options. Who would you choose?
I would have picked, I don't know, somebody who's never really who's not really like on TV that much, like would come out once or twice.
Like a
Almost like a no-name actor?
Yeah, like a ghost. Yeah.
Much, like on the movie and make a name for himself.
Yeah, somebody that's unknown. That's a good option, Carlos. Thanks for calling in, buddy. Let us know if you got any more options. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Carlos.
Right.
Thanks, bro. All right, so Daniel also went with me. So now we're back.
So what are we
We're
up
back
to? We're
me.
tied.
This
Are
point
we
goes
tied?
back over to me.
Hold on, are we tied? That's technically I think that was tied because he just went back.
Well, I got Ryan and Daniel.
So who else did I have?
Well, I'm only winning by one. If somebody else
Okay,
votes your round, then
okay.
we're definitely tied.
You
This is,
switched.
this is,
you took my point away.
The more calls.
The more votes coming in. All right, so
What was the last one?
let's see. Daniel was the last
That
one.
was Ryan.
Ryan, technically. Can we get an official tally, Jezer?
Wow. Let's see.
Come
He's gonna have to go
on.
back. This is
Daniel's Joe.
all right. Ryan also voted for
Okay,
me.
you got one.
Ryan got Joe.
Let's see.
Mike got Rob.
Okay, one.
Kat got Joe.
3-1,
Carlos got Joe.
4-1. No, 4.
Let's see.
Serenity went with you, Rob.
Yeah, Serenity was Rob. Jalen is with Rob. Grady got Kat.
Anna went with me.
Yeah, and I went with you.
Craig went with you, Rob. That's it.
How many is that?
That was that. Well, I had 4. What'd you have?
4, I think, too.
Want to go back down again?
Yeah, go one more
we
time.
gotta
We're tallying one more on that one.
Go with
Jeez,
that.
it's like the Riddler was doing tricks on us.
Yeah,
or something.
right? The
We can't
Riddler
we can't even
got us
remember how
this
to
way.
count.
So first one's Craig Anderson, Rob.
Okay, 1.
Carlos, Joe. Anna, Joe.
2-1.
This is my Joe hand.
Okay.
Jalen, Rob went to Rob. Serenity went to Rob. Ryan went with Joe. And Daniel went with Joe. And
There we go.
who else do we got?
Kat also went with me.
Yeah, Kat and Ryan Ninja still went.
6-3.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
We're gonna move on here from our
Well,
the Riddler was a
the Riddler was a hard
contested one. All right, so who are we doing next, Jezzer?
Let's do Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy.
So all of my cast is age appropriate. Since I did win that round, I went with Jessica Chastain. I think Jessica Chastain would be a great Poison Ivy. She has the look. She's already going to be appearing in the X-Men franchise, but I think that she could pull off, especially with the age range of Kate Beckinsale and my choice for Batman. I think she would be great.
I kind of went with Kate Blanchett because
Great choice.
because I mean, again, going with tight clothing and things, seeing her in Ragnarok was kind of nice. And like that being said, Kate Blanchett's a very strong actress, and she's got that feel of going with. I feel like Poison Ivy either has two sides of her. She's going to be your best friend, or she's going to turn around and flirting with you, or she's going to kiss you at the same time.
And
that's just how I kind of felt when I see her.
Ragnarok too. She was very similar to that. Like
I'm going to kill you with my looks.
Right.
That's how Poison Ivy is, anyways.
Cat's voting for me right here. We got Mike also voted for me. It's 2. Anna. That's a great choice. Christina Hendricks.
Who was that?
God
Christina
damn it.
Hendricks?
Why did I not think of Christina Hendricks? She would have been great. At that point, should just go to Anna.
For Mad Men?
good one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that trumped both of our choices.
Yeah.
Great choice. So far 2-0. I'm winning on the Poison Ivy front. You have a great choice though, because now listen, Kate Blanchett has the versatility to play anything she wants.
Pretty much.
So let us know who you guys voted for our Poison Ivy, or you can call in with your own choice and also vote for ours.
Yeah.
So call in at that hashtag show. Right now, I'm leading the Poison Ivy talks right now with 2-1. It's like we're casting directors, and Carlos likes the one on the right, so that's you, Rob. So we're tied. No, we're not tied. It's 2-1.
It's 2-1.
2-1. Who won Poison Ivy? Both great choices. Also, I would like Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie.
Anna's going with me. 3-1.
3-1. Wow.
Looks like
another
we're
landslide.
Wouldn't say yeah. You made this
To be honest, though, I don't think they're like if you were to do like again that was right before Batman Superman thing. So are we going with this being picked as in they're older, younger?
I mean, I went. It's just before Batman versus Superman, so you can go as young as you want.
Yeah,
or
that's
as old
true.
as you want.
That's true.
See, the thing that's weird for me from your cast a little bit is your Catwoman's so young.
Yep.
But your Poison Ivy's
But my
a little
Poison
older.
Ivy's a little older. But I feel like it's fun that way.
It is fun.
Why not?
It is fun. Why not? We're not ageist
No,
here.
no.
But mine are about the same. I think actually my Catwoman might be a little bit older than my Poison Ivy in this case. But man, Christina Hendricks is a great choice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it looks like closing the polls here.
Yep.
Closing
Yep,
the polls
there
here
we
on
go.
Poison Ivy. Who's up next?
Lance.
I'm gonna go with Two-Face.
Two-Face. I'm gonna start us off here. I went my choice for Two-Face. I went with somebody that has the acting chops and also has already been rumored to be talking to DC about a project, a certain Martin Scorsese project. I went
Okay.
with Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's funny because I was gonna do that, but I didn't do that.
I think
I think he would be awesome.
Leonardo
but I went
DiCaprio.
with Ben Foster.
yeah, he can play it. He looks crazy enough.
Yeah, because Ben Foster is hella crazy in most of his movies. He always plays psycho characters.
Yeah, so these are our two choices for Two-Face. Again,
These are really good photos
Both
of
good
both of them.
choices. Yeah, both good choices. But see, it really depends on who our Batmans are.
Yeah.
If they can play off of our Batmans,
Then
then
it'll
this
be
makes more
good.
sense. But listen, let's be real. Leonardo DiCaprio, he what role can't he do? What role? I don't know. A lot of people are iffy on Leo.
I still think he should have won for best or his Oscar
He
for
did,
What's
didn't he?
Eating Gilbert Grape.
Oh, I agree.
No, he
100%.
got one. He got one for a film that I didn't think he was. I thought that film. What was the movie he got?
Revenant?
Revenant. I thought our Bane character did better.
Daniel wants to put you as Poison Ivy. Doesn't matter.
You want to put me as Poison Ivy?
No, not
Hey.
you. He's choosing. He's choosing.
Oh, you
your Poison
flip-flopped
Ivy.
it. Oh,
I don't think
okay,
he flip flopped
okay.
it. He just chose.
Okay, he just decided to change it on me. Man, you should have done it like 5 minutes ago. I would have got my point
Stay
back.
up, Daniel. Stay up to
Would've
date
got
with
my
everything
point
trending
back.
in geek pop culture. All right, so far I got 2 on this Two-Face thing. I got Kat and Daniel. Craig Anderson does like Matt Damon. He thinks that's a good choice.
Matt Damon would be fun. I just like Ben Foster off that because if you watch anything with
crazy.
Ben Foster on it,
Except
yeah,
X-Men.
I mean, that's exception.
Jalen's going with me.
There you go. No, Ben Foster. If you see 3:10 to Yuma,
It's great.
He's
It's great.
he goes from being very somber to being, I'm gonna kill you, and that's kind of what Two-Face is, anyways. Hostage, if you've ever seen that with Bruce Willis in it, he's
the
a
movie with Henry
completely
Cavill?
I believe so. He's a complete he's a nutbag, and showing that side, also flip flopping that, like you said, Angel. He can obviously do calm characters. To do flip flop, yeah, it's great. Leo, honestly, is a good choice too.
Mike is going
That's-
with you.
That's cool.
Craig is going
Appreciate
with me.
that. If you've ever seen Flash 4, the old Disney show he was
He
on.
was on a Disney show?
He was on a Disney show. His first thing was called Flash Forward.
Ryan's also going with me.
Awesome. Well, I think people are trying to vote for him because he needs an Oscar.
Didn't he win one for The Revenant?
He did, and that's what I was trying to say. Was I feel like who else was in The Revenant? I call him Max.
Anna's going with you.
It's crazy. I'm gonna go with what was off the Revenant. I thought his counterpart was better.
Oh,
In the Revenant,
Tom Hardy?
Was so much better in that
I agree.
movie. Granted, he got mauled by a bear. Okay, so he played a semi-retarded kid I take that back.
Down syndrome.
Down syndrome in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and that he was probably his best work, and it was his first film. You kidding?
I
No,
agree.
you don't need to.
One
do
of
that.
his first
One
films.
of his first film. I honestly, I think that was his first one, other than
This Boy's Life,
that one, or he was on
Basketball Diaries.
Oh, Basketball Diaries was way after that.
For sure, This Boy's Life. He was really young. Growing Pains.
Growing Pains was in the middle of that.
Yeah.
But I mean, Titanic obviously was fantastic.
Well.
I'm not saying that a lot of people love that movie.
So I'm gonna win on Leo here. Who we going with next, Jezzer?
Man, I'm getting swept.
Well, there's only 8 choices, so
That's
if
true.
you have to win every.
I have to
all three
win the
next
rest
choices.
of them in the next ones.
I guess we're going with.
I don't think I'm gonna get it.
Nightwing.
Couple I threw two.
Wait, why don't we go? Are we gonna do? Aren't we doing? Oh yeah, we got to do Robin. But all right, so we're gonna go Nightwing here.
Okay.
Rob, I'll let you say your choice first.
With night. I actually was just being this one. Some people probably aren't gonna like me for it, but I'm gonna go with Elijah Wood on it.
The Hobbit, Elijah.
The Hobbit, the Elijah Wood. I mean, I'm gonna go with the back half of seeing this. I like your pick too, Rob
Madden.
Rob Stark. That's great. I'm only saying Elijah Wood because if you've ever seen Sin City, he doesn't say a thing with it, but
he's menacing as hell.
He's menacing as hell. I feel like Nightwing is a very menacing character. Obviously, Elijah Wood's been around with the acting chops section for a bit.
He's tiny though.
Tom Cruise is tiny. Apple boxes are fine. I mean, I don't know. I was just kind of throwing that one out there.
He'd be a great.
I'm digging for this one, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun to watch. I do like your pick though.
Animals.
I think you're gonna
what?
win.
Elijah.
It's funny because I put that to Jezzer, our producer, and he kind of looked at me like, "What the?"
Yeah, I went with Richard Madden, who was best known for playing Rob Stark.
I'm gonna give you a point, dude.
He was also in the what was the Disney princess movie that he was like the Prince Charming? Was Cinderella? He was the Prince Charming in Cinderella. The live action Cinderella movie?
Let's
Ever
hope.
After? I don't know what it was called.
That was the one with James Corden.
Sure.
Into
Wait,
the
what's your
Woods.
guy's name
Into
again?
the Woods.
Into the Woods?
No.
No, he wasn't in Into the Woods. What
Yeah, he was a prince. Or
was he?
Yeah.
Hold on, what's his name?
Richard Madden.
Madden.
Richard
don't-
Madden. That's not. It's Richard Madden. Mike is going with me.
Richard Madden.
Into the Woods.
No, Cinderella. He was right. It was
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Yeah, I said it was Cinderella.
Yeah.
I think people are more than likely going to agree with me on this one. More so. I mean,
You mean you guys don't like my
I
Elijah
don't think
Wood?
Elijah. Sorry, Joe.
What did he say?
Joe, sorry, but Elijah Wood is not a smart choice for Nightwing. I didn't choose.
Yeah, he did. It was totally him. This is flip flop.
I didn't choose Elijah.
I totally picked Richard Madden. That was totally
I chose
me.
Richard Madden. Rob here chose Elijah Wood. That would never have been my choice. Right now, I only have one.
Listen,
vote, but
listen. Where do you play this? It's a video game. Wait, like that's a baby's toy. Name that movie. If you know that movie that I just quoted, I will give you some props.
Daniel says Joe wins for Nightwing.
That's
In
an
my
Elijah
opinion, I
Wood
think
movie.
Elijah Wood is a last-minute entry for the Riddler.
Yes.
Carlos says Danny Shepard.
Man,
All right,
wow,
so we're gonna move on to
sweeping
the
it.
next one.
Sweeping
You
it.
could take this next.
You could probably.
You think I could take this next
says our
one? You think
producer.
so?
Who is it? What
You
character
agreed
are we
with that
doing?
one?
What character are we doing?
So you won, so you go first.
No, what character are we doing?
Oh, we're
doing,
Jason Todd.
Jason Todd. We went with Robin, and our version of Robin is Jason Todd. Since I won, I'm going to go first. The person I chose was, I actually don't remember who I chose. I chose Lucas Till, right?
Yeah.
Lucas Till, who
Lucas Till.
was Havoc on the X-Men movies.
I think mine might be better. I got Charlie Heaton. Charlie Heaton.
We both went with X-Men related
Yeah,
superheroes, which is kind of funny.
yeah. Gosh, it's funny because that was actually on my flip, but I like Charlie Heaton in Stranger Things. He was.
Mike got your reference. It was Baby's Toy.
Oh, wait, what was it?
Your little reference?
No, actually, you're very wrong.
Back to the Future 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that.
Oh, he said. He
Back to
said,
the Future.
Nice. I just saw Baby Soy. Good job, dude. Actually, a fun fact for you, if you know this, that was actually like one of his first films.
Really?
Yep. He in Back to the Future 2, when Marty goes in to go get a Pepsi to go fix his
voted
thing,
for me. I'm voting right now.
he goes in there and he goes and gets a Coke, but it's Elijah Wood and another kid going in to play in the video game when Marty takes it. And
Oh, really?
shoots it. Yep, it's Elijah Wood. Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Craig Anderson's with you on this one, Rob.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So
I need another point.
we're
Cat, be
tied
nice to
1-1.
me. Cat, be nice to me. I need another
Mike,
point.
Mike from Splash Report, he's going with you.
Cool. I don't know. He was like Stranger.
Carlos is going with me. We're tied
Crazy,
2-2.
crazy. I like both choices, to be honest.
I do too. I mean,
that's another one than Paul. This is like the Paul Giamatti Rob or Penguin thing right now. I think both of us picked a really good spot.
Charlie
because
Heaton's really good.
I like the kid who did Havoc and Charlie Heaton. He was very
he's dark.
He's
He looks
dark.
brooding.
He's
He's
very
dark.
brooding, but then he can turn happy. Obviously, we've seen that in season 2. If you've seen Stranger Things, he the first one he was very dark and kind of like ugh. The second one he's like, oh, I hooked up with the girl. I'm happy now.
We're tied 2-2 right now. Yes, Lucas Till is this millennial's MacGyver.
Yeah,
He is.
Oh,
Well, he is MacGyver.
yeah, he is MacGyver. He is MacGyver. And
Daniel
that
asks,
wouldn't
isn't
be
that the
bad.
dude from Chronicle? No,
Chronicle? Who?
It is not. Yeah. So far we're tied 2-2. We need a tiebreaker here, guys. Or you call in with your answer. That
Call in. We like to talk to you. Come on, talk to us.
Yeah. So somebody. Let
We
us know
love
who's
typing,
gonna-
but if we see you and talk to you, it'd be great.
somebody knows who's going to be the tiebreaker.
We got 10 people, 11 people talking or watching us right now, which
Carlos
is
says
awesome.
Jensen Ackles
Jensen Ackles
from Supernatural.
from Super. Okay.
He was one of my choices too, but then I thought he was a little too old, especially being my Nightwing, being Rob Stark.
Hey man, listen. When my Tim Drake is taller than my Dick Grayson. Apple boxes, man. They do everything.
It's a good point. So we're tied 2-2 on this one. We need Craig Anderson says, I love Lucas Till as Havoc, and however, I don't think he would be believable as Jason Todd. Did Craig Anderson vote? I think we'll just give this one to Rob.
Yay! I get 2 points.
You got this one.
Awesome.
Who are we going with next, Jezzer?
Man, it's the man.
It's the man.
It's Batman.
It's the Batman.
Okay, so
you won, so
you let me go first.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, which one did you pick? Because both of us are gonna totally do
Well, I put the second one.
my second one.
Yeah.
So you put John Hamm.
No.
No. I'm gonna go with Jason Clarke then, if that's the case. Yeah,
Jason Clarke?
Jason Clarke. Well, so to preface this, when we were both talking about this. Oh, you did. You took John
went with
Hamm.
John
Oh, that's fine. I'll flip it. It's cool. I only say this too because we're talking about the director who made Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
So he's been working with him quite a lot. And I think John Hamm would be perfect for it too. To be honest,
What a better.
This is a hard
I mean,
one.
I know it seems like McDahlia's on tonight's episode, but he would be a great Batman.
Yeah.
Look at that chin.
Yeah, I mean, both have very defined chin.
And he plays like he could play a very arrogant kind of Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Like he is the actor.
While sipping scotch.
Oh man, I would love to see John Hamm as Batman.
Yeah, me too.
And I feel like he.
The reason why I felt also Jason Clarke would be good for it. Again, I didn't think the film, like a lot of people enjoyed this film. Again, I feel like it was a nostalgic film, but the last Terminator, him as John Connor was very fun. I liked him in
didn't see it.
He was fun. Again, a lot of people probably didn't like that, but I liked it. And the him in Planet of the Apes, he was still good in Planet of the Apes.
Anna
Planet of the
Miles
Apes
so
franchise
far
is
going
fantastic.
with John Hamm. Mike is also going with Bat Ham.
Bad Ham.
Yeah.
I mean, I said that to begin with when he walked into the studio. We both kind of said John
Ham,
Hamm.
yeah, it's
but I'm
hilarious.
throwing a curveball because I like to throw curveballs.
Daniel-
I put Elijah
yeah, John
Wood
Hamm
in
would
there
be
for
good.
crying
We got a call.
out
We
loud.
got a call. Jalen Glover, how are you, sir?
What's up, Jalen?
How you doing, Jalen?
Hey,
What's
How are
up?
you? Jalen,
Hello.
what's going on?
how you doing, buddy?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Can you
We
hear me
can
now?
hear
I
you.
can hear y'all, but I don't know what's going on.
Well, we can hear you too.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Are you got it?
Speaker's acting up again.
Hey, if you can hear us on
It
there,
does that to me.
Yeah, just talk. Just tell us because we can hear you.
We can hear you.
We can hear
so
you.
if you can hear us. We're great. So who
Yep.
are you choosing as your Batman?
Ooh.
Jalen.
Ah, man.
All right, we're gonna have to switch calls. Jalen, call us back, buddy. Call us back if you get that sorted out. Robert, Laura, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, man?
Hey, Robert, how are you? You are live with Joe and Rob. How are you, Robert?
That hashtag show. Robert? Oh, he ended.
Oh, he ended the call. He ended the call. That's 2 missed calls.
Two
Or
missed
2
calls. Call back. Call back.
Let's see. Yes, Daniel went with John Harry. Robert's calling again. Let's see. Hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Great. Who did you go with for your Batman choice?
For my Batman choice, it's hard because I didn't hear all of it.
Well, we only need your Batman choice. So who would you choose as Batman to take over the role from Ben Affleck? Who would be your choice?
I want to pick who? Who's been out of the movie life so far?
What's that?
Who's been out of the movie life so far?
Who's been out of the what now?
Out of the movie light so far? As in like an upcomer?
Yes.
Oh man, I don't know. I think the connection messed up. Daniel Jerome. Daniel, can you hear us?
Hello?
This is one of our cast members here, Daniel calling
Hello?
in.
Hello?
But apparently he can't
Hello?
hear us.
Hello?
Or
Hello?
we can't hear
Calls
him.
coming in, calls coming out.
Maybe it's something with our machine. Robert, hit us back. We don't know what's going on here. Somebody's calling. Daniel, can you hear us? Anyway, Anna Miles says, good reference, Baby Driver. Carlos Martinez says, I like the one on the right, which is your choice. Hey, Robert. Robert, we need
Hey
your...
guys, what happened?
I don't know. We need your Batman choice, buddy.
Ben Affleck.
Well, Ben Affleck's...
Ben Affleck's already is Batman. He's leaving.
Yeah, we need a new Batman. Who would you choose as the new Batman?
Moby.
Moby?
I think it's,
Moby.
What's his name? What's his name who plays the Power Rangers? The old one,
Jason David Frank?
Jason David Frank. That's a great choice,
Hey, that's a
Robert.
good choice.
Thanks for calling in, buddy. We got to take our next call. Jalen Glover. Jalen Glover, how you doing, my friend? Hey, Jalen, how are you? Can you hear us
Hello?
now?
Jalen.
Well, Jalen's on the line. He just can't hear us. Or
Can't-
we probably can't. I mean, we can hear him. Jalen, if you can hear us, just start talking. Don't
Jalen,
use the
if you
speaker-
can hear us.
Don't use the speaker on your computer because there is a delay.
Yeah.
Use your actual
Use
Skype.
your actual Skype.
That is the best way to call in is using your actual Skype. He probably can't hear us. But anyway, I'm going to leave him on the line just in case he starts talking.
Okay.
But it looks like I won this this Batman thing. But that was a well played, sir.
Yeah.
Well played.
It was fun.
Well, it was funny, though.
It was a little heated there until Elijah Wood.
I did walk in. I did walk in for a second, and we did choose the same Batman.
Yeah.
Originally, so I don't know what happened.
So take a point away and you'd still
He
win.
sent it through the Slack first. Or what?
Oh, he did.
No, you did.
Oh, really?
So I don't know. Like, want to split it? We can split it.
Yeah, we'll split it. We'll split it.
Yeah. You still win though.
Huh?
He still wins.
So, man, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
What? So, does this make you want to see a new Batman now doing this game, like doing this little experiment?
I think it makes me want to be a casting director.
It does. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, because
I did lose.
You
I'm
get to
1
make
and,
people's dreams come true.
I'm 1-1 in this game so far. Migdalia's 1-0.
Dang.
You're 0-1.
I'm 0-1.
So if this is like fantasy football for casting,
I feel like we should do another one for like next Star Wars film.
Well, I was talking to Mike on Twitter, and he was saying that a one that we should do is Metal Gear Solid.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I think that would be a good
Who
one.
would you cast for Metal Gear Solid?
I can't give it away here. 'Cause
Nah.
who knows who we're going to be
Nah,
competing against?
exactly.
I think we should keep a record. So here's what I do want to do is that for all of your guys' choices, why don't you go to THS hashtaggers and type in who you thought had, or not who you had the best. We want to hear your
Yeah,
casting
which
choices
ones yours are?
for all of them.
Yep.
That's Batman, Nightwing, Jason Todd.
Poison Ivy,
Poison
Catwoman,
Ivy, Catwoman.
Penguin, and Two-Face.
Yes.
Riddler.
Yep. And choose who you would pick for your Batman cast. Last week's winner for their X-Men cast is the only one that kind of voted, and that's Anna Miles. So Anna, I know that McDahlia has a gift coming to you. It looks like we're going to be adding to that. So have fun with that, sending that out. Jezer, thank you very much. But Anna, you won last week. This week, though, we are going DC, and we are talking Batman. So we want to see your casting choices in THS hashtaggers.
And make sure you go see The Babysitter because you might change your aspect about it. It was very hot.
Did you really like the
I
Babysitter,
love
Rob?
The Babysitter. Honestly, I can't push it enough. She was just
Jalen,
awesome.
are you there?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear
What's
us?
up, Jalen?
Yeah.
All
Awesome.
right. So, who's your Batman choice, Jalen?
John Hamm.
Yeah. There you go.
Good choice, buddy.
Originally, I picked John Hamm as well.
You know what? Since you're on the line, Jalen, let's do a rundown of who you would choose.
yeah,
for
there you
all
go.
these roles.
That sounds fun.
Who is your Jason Todd, Jalen?
Jason Todd.
We want you to
I'm
think.
not really that good at casting.
So you just gave. You're
I mean,
just.
but let me be honest.
Yeah, go ahead.
If there was some person I could cast, it may not be Batman related, but it's actually Green Lantern related.
Well, hold off on your Green Lantern ideas because we are going to be
Because
doing
we'll probably be
a
doing
Green
another
Lantern
Green
fan
Lantern
cast very
casting
soon.
too. Yep.
So hold off on that one because we don't want anyone stealing your idea.
Okay.
Jalen, I do have a question for you though. This is Power Ranger related. So, how are you liking Hyper Force?
Oh my god, I love it. I really, really do.
And when are you sending us one of your prom videos, bro? Are you gonna ask somebody to the Angel Grove prom? I know Rob is.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna be at Angel Grove.
Emma from Megaforce.
Oh,
Okay, so
awesome.
well, yeah, Christina Master, she's awesome. Send us in a video, man, and we'll talk to you soon. THS that#show.com. Send it in, buddy.
Now speaking of which,
Yes, sir.
you gotta hype me up about this. I don't know. a whole
Okay,
lot
so
about
let me catch everybody up to date on what's going on with. Hey, thanks for calling
it.
in,
Bye,
Jalen.
dude.
Thanks, buddy. All right. So let me fill everybody in on what's going on. By the way, we are going to be doing a Green Lantern fan cast. I don't know if it'll be next week. We'll figure it out. I do want to talk about the Angel Grove High School prom. So we are throwing the official after party for Power Morphicon 2018. That is going to be in Anaheim, California at the Anaheim Convention Center. Dates are August. There we go. Our producer's
Pause.
right on it.
Pause.
Our producer is right on it. So it's going to be in August. I think it's August like 18th and 19th, or 18th to 20th, I believe. I could be
17th through the 19th.
17th to the 19th. We are going to be throwing the official Power Ranger after party on the Saturday of Power Morphicon, and that theme is Angel Grove Prom. So come dressed. It's not required, but if you want to cosplay, don't cosplay as a ranger. Cosplay as a ranger going to prom. So that is going to be the theme. Rob's going to be one of our DJs there.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be DJing the event, so please, by all means, if any of these forums or whatnot, send in your music requests through there.
Yes, because we were
Because
actually trying to go over a playlist.
if you're gonna be doing that type of thing, I really want to get it so you guys have an enjoyable time. So please, it's Angel Grove is 80s, 90s, or is 90s
era.
90s era. So 90s, 2000s. If you could send your favorite 90s, 2000s list to us on a thing, just a request wise, it'd be great.
You know
to
what
do it
I'd
that
really
way.
like to do? I'd really like to play Daryl's prom video if we can. Is that
Oh,
possible?
that'd be
to
great.
do that?
Do we have Daryl's prom video?
It's somewhere. It's in the Slack. Oh, I think I just sent it to JD, but it's in the Slack.
Awesome.
In the Ranger Wrap Up Slack. But the Angel Grove hashtag Angel Grove prom. By the way, Kat right here says she's probably not going with anyone to prom now that Daryl's going with somebody. Yeah, but I have a question. So just because somebody's going with somebody else doesn't mean you can't. You can ask somebody else in chat, like Carlos, maybe,
Why
or
not?
even Rob. So
I mean, I know I'll be busy mixing the music, but I mean, you're more than welcome to come talk to me. I don't know how much I'll be able to talk back, but
yeah. So at Power Morphicon, we are all going to be going to prom with people. I mean, I don't know. You know what? You can go with friends. Like, you don't have to, like, go on a...
No, this is going to be a fun thing to go do.
Prom's fun. Who am I
If you
asking?
never had a prom, I never had a prom. This would be my first prom.
You think it's bad if I... What?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, for real.
You've never...
Yeah.
You didn't... Why?
Nah, I
Wait.
never
Whoa,
went to-
whoa, whoa.
Are we
Let's
going
dig
to...
into
this is after
Let's
dark.
dig,
Wait,
this is
we're
after
talking
dark. Let's
after
dig
dark.
into this a little bit.
So again, some of y'all are just getting to know me too for some of this stuff. So I'm actually a small hometown kid from Mount Pleasant, Michigan, who actually graduated with 5 kids in my class.
In high school?
In high school, yeah.
What?
Crazy, right? And then I moved to the big city of Orlando for about 10 years, and then came out here. So yeah, crazy, right? Fun stuff on After
On the
Dark.
flip side of that, I grew out here. I grew out...
You grew out here?
I grew
out here.
I grew up here in Los Angeles, California,
Yeah.
and I went to 3 proms.
Crazy.
So
Crazy.
I went to enough for the both of us.
I think I've been to enough of them as I've DJ'd enough of them for my life. So I'm okay with not having one.
I'm really curious. So, man, my prom. I'll tell you what. My first prom I ever went to was so much fun because it was a casino theme.
Oh, wow, cool.
I mean, obviously it wasn't real money.
Right,
It was
right,
200, but it was a lot.
I take that back. I've been to an Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
I did too, actually. I did too. Enchantment on this. That was our prom.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's
Mine actually was a 25th anniversary Back to the Future.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
very
great.
cool.
That's
Yeah,
a great
yeah,
theme. Yeah, if you guys have never been a prom, experience it for the first time and experience it with the Ranger fandom. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a lot of fun things at Power MorphCon. But Angel Grove High School Prom, hashtag Angel Grove Prom. Use that on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Use it where you can.
Don't forget to let us know about the music you want to hear too, because that's going to be the best way if you want to request that way ahead of time.
Yes, if
Ahead
you
of time.
want, let Rob know your playlist. There also is going to be a Disneyland trip planned on that Sunday of Power MorphCon.
Which is going to be great
Which is
because
gonna
it's
be
going
led
to
by
be BBN News is going to be crazy that weekend. It's going to be fun.
Rob, Sarah, Myra, and Maverick are going to be leading our
Absolutely.
Disneyland trip on Sunday.
So when y'all are coming through there, we're gonna have the best time. We're gonna go through Disneyland. We're gonna go through Disney California Adventure. We're gonna start early in the morning and have a great time doing it. Honestly, it's gonna be fun. If you haven't been to the park in a long time and you're gonna come out there, we're gonna have a blast.
You know, I would also recommend, I would want to encourage everybody out there watching, you don't have to just ask Power Rangers, because the likelihood of that happening, I don't want to shoot anybody's hopes down, but the likelihood of that happening, I mean, because they could be going with other people. Maybe they're significant others. However, you can ask other Power Ranger fans, and I think that's a great way to enjoy the fandom. Also, throughout
Is this like a Sadie Hawkins dance as well?
No, yeah, girls can ask guys.
Yeah,
There's nothing
why
wrong with that. Also, throughout the week, we're going to be, throughout that MorphCon week, we're going to be doing different hashtag events. Our BBN is going to be leading our Disneyland charge. So that Sunday, since we're in Anaheim, we are going to be doing a Disney trip.
Yep.
So a lot of us from hashtag are going to be on that. Obviously, we're doing the Angel Grove prom. Also, if you go to a prom, you got to go to the after party. So that hashtag show is also hosting the Angel Grove prom after party.
So it's an
more
after
exclusive
party.
That's in Jezzer's hotel room. And then that's where the gremlin comes out.
I was about ready to just quote R. Kelly, and I don't want to quote R. Kelly after that comment.
And then
Let's go to
And also-
after party.
also send in your there's going to be a lot of fun things going on that weekend. I mean, one of the things that we want to do as a group is we want to take a trip to Angel Grove Park, which is actually pretty close to here.
Yep.
Where we are at currently. And we're going to be doing a lot of fun things throughout that week. So just stay up to date with that hashtag show. It is not 21 and up, actually. The prom is not 21 and up. So let us know about that. I was going to say something else about this.
We covered the Power Ranger.
Oh, I
thing.
know what
We
I was gonna
covered
say.
BBN.
When you guys do this prom stuff, we encourage you to send in your videos to play. We're going to play them here on the Ranger Wrap-Up every single week. Send your prom videos to THS at thathashtagshow.com. That is THS at thathashtagshow.com. Daryl already scored himself a date.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I have the video. We're trying to find the video right now. We played it on the Ranger Wrap-Up. So hopefully we can play it again. So you guys can send in your own prom videos if you want to ask you sweet guys like Rob or some of the other cast members we have on this show. Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
That's some of the girls. We have
Daniel.
Sarah and Maverick.
Sarah,
and,
Maverick. Yep.
Magdalia, you know. Some of our producers like Jezzer, he doesn't have a date yet.
If you go up to Daniel though, and you say, "Are you Battlescar Galactica.
Galactica.
My name is Battlestar.
you're Daniel.
No, you're Daniel. If he says his hashtag or his Instagram to you, just say no. You're Daniel. And you know what? He'll probably dance with you.
That had Rob rolling for days.
Oh man, I don't know if y'all had seen that, but going back to that, it was Joe and Daniel, and they were.
Hey, Carlos just wants you to play the Ranger wrap up. Listen to Carlos, Jezzer. Come on.
Play the Ranger rap. But that was doing an After Dark, wasn't it?
It was
you
doing
and
an
Jo-
After
yeah,
Dark. No. We were doing a news feed
You
when
were doing
I
a
said
news
that.
feed. It was just funny.
I don't even know. That was an outtake too. It wasn't even like
No,
a real
but they
take.
left it because I watched it.
Yeah, I don't know why they left it.
No, your name's Daniel.
All right, so now we got Daryl's prom video. Roll it.
Here we go.
This is great. Oh, it starts off with the whole Angel Grove song. Can they hear it? Okay. Look, oh, hey guys. Oh, hey. I was just looking at the tree and holding my phone, looking at myself. Can I
I'm
just
sure
step
you're
over
already
his
aware,
voice?
but Power
Oh my
Morphicon
gosh,
is
look.
gonna be hosting
It's like
Angel
Christmas,
Grove
but it's not
prom.
Christmas. It's
inside
close to
the
Christmas.
hall.
You get two
It's crazy. But,
two
it's a little ways
Victorians.
away.
They can't. Oh my gosh.
And I'm sure it's gonna be fun. I can promise it's gonna be fun. Because I can't think of anyone else I'd rather spend it with than with you. Which leads me to my next question. Diana Chen, would you do me the honor of going to the Angel Grove High School prom with me? It would be a misdeed for the most beautiful girl of Angel Grove High to go with anyone other than myself. I patiently await your response.
Hi Daryl, thank you so much for the sweet prom video. Yes, I would like to go to prom with you. It's Morphin time!
The Power Morphicon is coming up, and I wanted to cordially ask, as a gentleman, of course, Southern gent as that, but yeah, I wanted to ask Christiani if you would go with me to the Angel Grove Prom 2018. Anyway, yeah, I have a lot to offer. I mean, I can dance. Let me put this down real quick. There we go. I can dance a little bit, or I can do some of this. Run man. Some of that. Or I can just hold my own, be like Tommy, Kim, do that Kia, I'll do that. Yeah, some of that. But yeah, just wanted to see if that was cool. So yeah, just rhyming, scheming, jiming. Nah, not scheming, but trying to get it done out here in the good old South. Hopefully I'll be up there sometime here soon down the road in 2018. So we're looking out. So Derek, call me Jack Faith. God bless. Love always. Out.
That was great. Thank you so much, Derek. Thank you, Daryl.
That was awesome.
Thank you forever, Daryl Davis, for sending in your videos. Guys, if you want to send in your videos for Angel Grove Prom, send them in to THS at thathashtagshow.com. We are going to play them on the Ranger Wrap-Up. We are also going to be playing them right here on hashtag After Dark, and use the hashtag Angel Grove Prom. But that's going to do it for us, guys. Thank you so much for staying with us, and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun going back and forth on ideas of Batman, because this is the fun stuff. That's why we like this stuff, and we liked you guys commenting and giving us your your ideas about it. It's a fun way to score things. So think about ones for next time.
It was a lot of fun.
It'll be fun to do. So thanks for having us, guys. Thanks for watching.
All right, Rob, where can we find you at?
You can find me on all social media platforms at DJWYGHT, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, robwhite.com, WIGHT. It's right without an R. But yeah, I know it's funky. I like the Y, how it went instead of the I.